What's up, Internet? Current 1776 here to bring you yet another Battlbox mission video. Yeehaw. I got mission 96 right here in this box. Actually matches my table. We're going with the kind of the regular cardboard colored box this month instead of a white box. But you know, it's what we needed to fit the contents this month in, you know what I'm saying? So we got mission 96, February 2023. Let's jump into the box, see what we got this month, shall we? Come along, don't go nowhere. We're fitting to get into this thing. Okie dokie, mission 96 battle box. We got our brief right here. Comes in every box. It shows you what comes in each level. Basic, advanced, pro, and pro plus all the way through. A little write-up about each item in there. And we're gonna jump into the basic box first. This month we got 3 items in the basic box. All right, so the first item in the box is from Fisher Space Pen. It's the OD Green Cerakote Fisher Space Pen right here. This thing's freaking awesome. So if you're into EDC, you of course know probably everything there is to know about the company Fisher Space Pen. And here's a funny thing. I've been into EDC, the outdoor gear, you know, all this stuff for my entire adult life pretty much, right? I've never had a Fisher Space Pen up until, you know, a few months ago when I got one in to test out and try, and I'm telling you, I don't know why I haven't ever got one. They're freaking awesome. So we've got the Fisher Space Pen right here. This is the Capomatic version. I want to show you here the package, and then I'll show you an actual one out of the package. So as you can see here, we got the medium point black ink space pen from Fisher Space Pen, made in the USA. And this has a Cerakote finish to it. It's an OD Green Cerakote finish. These pens are freaking awesome. So let me get mine down here out of the mystery spot. So here's the one that I've been carrying for quite some time right here. And I don't care what the conditions are, this pen is gonna perform. The Fisher Space Pen is highly sought after by military and tactical personnel, survival experts, trekkers, hunters, outdoor enthusiasts, and just your typical EDC guy. And with this Cerakote finish right here, chemicals, corrosion, it's heat resistant. It's a writing instrument that's just gonna perform in any and all conditions, even extreme conditions. Again, this is the Capomatic version, so you just press the top and it exposes the tip so that you can write, press it again, and then it retracts in there. And of course, it's got the famous Fisher Space Pen insert that's pressurized so that you can use it even in zero gravity vacuum of space, right? I don't see any of us going to space anytime soon, so like, well, what's the point of that? Well, number one, if it can do that, it can freaking do anything else. So this thing can write through grease, it can write when it's freaking soaking rain, it can write when you're underwater, it can write upside down, the whole nine. And it's like, well, you know, how many times do I need to, well, I know for me, you know, in my past as a mechanic, I could be, you know, up underneath a piece of equipment working and I needed to write stuff down, and some pens just will not write upside down. Hell, some pens won't even write, you know, horizontally like this. They'll write for a little while and then they'll, you know, the ink will quit, you know, contacting the ball or whatever the tip is made out of, and it just won't write. This right here is going to write upside down. It's going to write in freezing conditions. It's going to write in conditions that are so hot that I don't think you'd be writing because you'd be freaking literally melting to death. This pen will do it all in any condition, okay? And it looks cool. And with the Cerakote finish, it's never going to corrode. If you get chemicals on it or anything like that, it's not going to mess your pen up. Very, very nice. And it's very clicky, which is cool. I could probably do that all day and annoy the crap out of everybody, but very, very nice pen. You just take the cap off. You can get to the cartridge, replace that if need be. Screw it back on, and there you go. Fisher Space Pen. Very lightweight, writes very well, and pairs ridiculously well with, you know, like Write in the Rain type paper. So to me, it almost feels like almost like a pencil. It almost feels like a pencil lead. It's got a little bit of resistance, it's got a little bit of drag to it where it feels like you're writing. It's not gliding and being messy. But yeah, writes very well, and will pretty much do its job no matter what the conditions are, right? And it looks cool with the Cerakote finish. So that is your first item in the basic box, is your space pen from Fisher Space Pen. Yeehaw. First release of this Cerakote finish with the Cap-O-Matic pen. So next up in the basic box, we got the MyMedic Zips. It's a 2-pack of Zips. It's a wound closure kit. So revamping and adding to your medical kits is something we all should be thinking about. Every one of us should have med kits in our vehicles, med kits in our EDC. Our children should have med kits with them, should have med kits in the home, at the office, whatever, right? So it can be a chore keeping all this stuff and being sure everything's got what it needs, and certain applications, like, you know, you might have an IFAC for when you go to the range. Well, it may have different stuff in it than, say, what you have in your vehicle. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe you maxed out to the nines on all your medical kits, which some people do. Replenishing those things when you use them and adding new things to them that may be better than what you have in there is something that you need to do, and you need to do on a frequent basis. So we've got this MyMedic Zips pack right here. It's 2 packs of Zips, and this is a wound closure device that's kind of an alternative to sutures or stitches and things like that, especially when something happens and you need to take care of it right then before you get to some medical professionals to sew you up if, you know, the wound really needs that done. I really like MyMedic from how they do their packaging and how everything's nice and easy to add to your kits that you already have. So we're going to crack this open. So in the packaging here, we've got a really nice write-up directions, because let's face it, all of us are not medical professionals, right? All of us are not, you know, well-versed in medical supplies. Although I do believe everybody needs to, you know, be first aid certified and CPR certified and stuff like that. I need to get mine re-upped. It's been a little while since I've done mine, but you know, you learn new things along the way. Things change, right? So having a good basic knowledge of these things is something that you really need to add to your repertoire of survival, right, or preparedness. But they do have very well written instructions right here. If you have no freaking clue what you're doing, you can go through this, and it's definitely going to help you out with using the product. So we got 2 packs here, sterile packs. I'll open one of them up. Then you can see here what we're looking at. So basically, when you have a wound, you put this over your wound, and it's kind of like ratchet straps to close that rascal up. So you put this over your wound, and then you can pull these tabs here, which will cinch the wound together to help close it up and keep it closed. Extremely sticky, obviously, but for instance, if I had a cut here on my hand that I needed to close up, after cleaning the area and everything, I can put this on over the wound, and then I can pull these tabs, which is going to cinch up the wound. See how it's squeezing my hand skin fat together right there. So imagine if there was a cut there, I could close that up. You got 2 here. If it's a little bit longer, then I'll be able to come up here and do the same. So really cool device. You can adjust the tension. So if you get it too tight, or if it's not quite setting up the way that you wanted it to, you can pull these up and you can adjust the tension as you need right there. So really cool little thing to add to your med kits right there for those wounds that just won't close up. So that is your second item in the basic box, the MyMedic Zips. You can zip that wound closed. So the final item in the basic box is from UltiClip. It's the UltiClip 3 Plus. This thing is pretty freaking slick right here. I really enjoyed using this. So it's a clip that you can add to your gear so that you can clip things to backpacks. You can clip them to molly. You can clip them to your belt. All sorts of things. I'll kind of show you here what I'm talking about. But here we've got the package, the UltiClip 3 Plus Ultimate Carry Solution, beltless carry with 3 times retention when compared to traditional clips. So one thing that aggravates me about some let's say knife companies is when they have like a Kydex sheath, they'll have a clip on there that just, it's not a good clip. It's either like really huge and bulky and it doesn't stay tight to your body, or you can't use it like inside the waistband if you want to, and they just don't hold very well. So this little clip right here, you can replace the clips that come with many Kydex type sheaths and stuff. And even if it's something that doesn't have a clip, you can add a clip to it. Here's the clip. You get a little bag here with hardware. It's got a couple of screws and an insert for it, and then it's got two small little bushings there. So here's your ulti clip. Very unassuming looking dude right there. But that clip right there friggin' holds, Jack. You hear me? So, for instance, Top's knife that I got right here, so that I can grab the knife and I can deploy it very quickly and safely. And it just simply, I put it on the side so that I can slip this into my pocket, and just the clips on the outside of my pocket. And it's super freaking tight. I mean, it gets on there tight and it does not come off. This sheath right here is very tight. So it takes some force to get this Top's poker out of here. So basically I took so it had like leather straps so that you could like scout carry it if you wanted to. So I took those leather straps off, and then I just lined this up because it's got those slotted holes. I lined this up where I could attach it to this. So now I can take the blade, put it in my pocket, get that over the pocket, snap the clip closed, and now it's good to go. It's not going anywhere. I mean, it's literally, I'd rip my pants off, right? Nobody wants that. Promise you guys don't want that to happen on video. But very cool way to do it. I can take this, move the clip to the opposite side if I want to, and put it on this side, or I can leave it like that inside my pants so I can grab it, yank the knife out. Many different things you can use this for. Magazine, like pistol mag holders, full-size rifle mag holders that are like Kydex type. Even if they're not, if there's a way that you can, if they've got screws, or if they've got ways to attach a clip to it via screws or whatever, you can replace the clip with this clip. And it's freaking awesome. I can clip this anything I want now. I can clip it to packs, I can clip it to appendix carry if I wanted to, and I don't have to worry about it coming off. So that is a really nice clip that takes away a lot of the frustration I know I've had in the past when it comes to my, especially my Kydex knife clips. Some of those clips, I despise them. They're bulky. They're made out of plastic. They don't hold up very well. This is made out of metal, and the retention is freaking ridiculous for this thing. So, especially like if you got small neck knives that you would like to use in a pocket, use in an appendix carry, use it as a scout carry, be more inconspicuous with, and things like that, you can put this clip on those smaller knives and really make them blend in and disappear. Like, you don't even know I would have that type of blade on me until I pull it out. And I don't have to worry about yanking this thing up and the sheath is still on it, because it's going to stay on that clip, and that clip's going to stay attached to my pants. It's not coming off. So that is the Ulti Clip 3 Plus right here. They make some really cool products, so check out Ulti Clip. They make some that have like cam over design so that you can, it's a little bit different, but once you clip this onto something, you can rotate it, cam it over to different areas. It's a really cool clip as well. They got a lot of really cool products, and this is the Utility Clip 3 Plus, and the final item in the basic box. So again, that's your basic box with the Fisher Space Pen, the zips from my Medic, and the Ulti Clip 3 Plus right here. That thing is freaking awesome. I love it. I love this knife, and I didn't like how I had to use it to attach to myself. So this right here is the way I'm going. Get home, it's quick and easy. Just take it off, throw it on my nightstand when I get ready for the day, and just grab it, stick it in my pants, clip it in, and it's there. Yeehaw. That's an airplane, not a spy balloon, so we're good. Okay. Don't even get me going on that. Advanced box time. So, speaking of balloon, this is something that's inflatable, but it's not a balloon and you don't use it to spy on people. So we've got, in the advanced box, we've got the Climate Everglow light tube. Right here, the Climate Everglow light tube. This thing is really cool, and it's actually come in handy for me a couple times. I've used this doing a live feed video to help light myself at night. Doing a live feed, it works really, really well as a video light. But this thing right here, I used a while ago. We had the power go out in the house, and I was able, because it's got magnets on it, I was able to stick it to my my ceiling fan in the living room, and it lit up the living room to where, you know, the kids could, you know, play games and do you know, hang out and try to do some fun stuff as a storm passed while our power was out. So here's your package right here, the Everglow light tube. This is the extra large version. It only weighs 4 ounces, so it's great, small and compact to put into your packs, and it's 34 inches long. So I've got one in the mystery spot already blowed up for you right here. So here it is, the light tube from Climate. So you got a cord here, USB, and then here we've got the power button, and then the plus button and minus button, so that you can increase the intensity or drop down the intensity if need be. You got a little strap right here that you can use to strap it to something if need be. And then here you've got 4 magnets along here, so if you've got something that you can stick this to, you can use it with the magnets. So what would you use this for? Well, first off, it's very small and compact when it's not inflated. You got your valve here. You just open this up, and then you can turn this cap, and it will let the air out, or you can blow the air in, obviously. Twist it to lock it off. And it's got LED panels in it. So you do need a little battery bank for it. So here's one that I've had for years that I keep in my EDC for recharging my phone and stuff like that. It's a little Mophie. Heck, I don't know even how long I've had this thing. But anyway, you plug this up and turn the light on. I don't know if you can see the light outside. Let me turn it off. See? On. Oh, yeah, you can see that. I think you can see that. So you push your power button and it comes on. Power button shuts back off, obviously. And then you can increase or decrease the intensity of the light. You can see there, as best we can out here outside. So, amazing product for camping, all right? Like if you're in a hammock or something like that, you can attach this to your ridge line of your hammock. You can put some metal carabiners on your ridge line and then let those go on the magnets. You can light up the inside of your tent. You can light up your campsite with this. Heck, like I said, I've strapped this up above my camera when I've done live feeds in the dark, and it lit me up really good. It's got really nice diffused light. Tailgating, you can stick this, you know, up above where you're tailgating or whatever, have light. Tons of possibilities, obviously, you know, in the camping aspect and things like that. Use it at home during a power outage, all that fun stuff. So packs down really, really small, as I said earlier. So you can keep this in your backpack, in your vehicle. Like say you're stranded on the side of the road, your battery's dead in your vehicle. You can break this out and have light inside your vehicle. You can use it to flag somebody down if need be. That packs up really small. a little bit bigger than my fist, and you can put it in your pack, put it in your vehicle, and you have a light bar or a light tube at your disposal anytime you need it. Blows up pretty quick, pretty much one breath, and you're ready to rock. And again, you do need an external power source. You should have one of these with you anyway. And don't forget too that a lot of light sources that we've seen in the past, and even those that we haven't, a lot of light sources, flashlights, things like that, have the ability for power out for USB. Like for instance, this Lucy light right here, this little inflatable lantern that we've sent in the past, you can plug this to that and have more light. So don't forget that these types of devices and many other devices out there have USB out power. So you don't necessarily have to have a phone charger, a dedicated phone charger type deal. Any sort of USB out device will be able to power this light right here. So that's your advanced box item, the Climate Extra Large Everglow Light Tube. It's especially useful if you've got like a hatchback, or I guess, I don't know if they call them hatchbacks anymore, but if you got like an SUV, or you got a camper shell, or you got a Jeep or something like that, where you have a back glass of the vehicle that opens up, or the whole hatch opens up, you know, you can mount this up above that and illuminate the area if you're cooking on your tailgate, or if you're, you know, camping, you're preparing stuff using your tailgate as a work surface. This is a great light for things like that. And kids love them too. You know, kids building a fort in the house or whatever and need a good light, they can put that in there and have really nice diffused light inside their fort in the living room. But I suggest take them outside, let them do it outside. Don't let them camp in the house. Take them out back, let them camp. So now let's get into the Pro Box. Oh, and for people that are new here, if you haven't seen the videos before, if you haven't seen anything like this before, as we go up in level, it includes everything that was below it. So the advanced box item was this light tube, but when you get the advanced box, you get the light tube and you get what was in basic. So as we're up into the Pro now, the Pro item, if you get the Pro box, you'll get the Pro item, you'll get the advanced item, and you get the basic item all together. That's how it works, right? And then we go up to Pro Plus. But now we're going to go into the Pro box. So in the Pro box, we've got the Zippo Axle. Hacksaw. I didn't prepare well. I should have went ahead and took it out of this, but don't eat that. I always say that. Oh, and you can save these. Put them in your drawers where you leave your knives. Put them in your safe where your pew items are, different things like that. This is great. You know, you keep these, throw them in those areas, and then kind of helps keep the moisture controlled in your drawers and stuff like that. Anyway, here we've got the Zippo Axle. This thing right here is freaking cool, okay? We sent one of these out years and years ago. It's been quite a while. I can't remember how many missions ago it was, but it's been several years. Love this thing. Use this thing like freaking crazy to the point where like it's about wore out, and I'm glad I got another one now. So this is an axe and a saw that you can keep in your kit, keep in your vehicle, keep in your toolbox of your truck, keep under your seat in your vehicle. Amazing, absolutely amazing. So it's like a souped up multi-tool. So I got one in the mystery spot down here already taking apart. So here we've got a sheath, which is nice because it covers up the blade so you don't have to worry about accidentally cutting something or yourself. So you got this removable sheath right here. And then you got an axe, right? You got mallet on this side, you got your axe on this side. So a 5-inch full tang, 420 stainless steel axe head. It's got a pommel handle that also stores your blade on the inside, which I'll show you. It's got a 15-inch stainless steel saw blade. And this is great for, of course, cutting wood, chopping wood, doing all that stuff, and you know, hammering in tent stakes and whatnot. And then here's your blade on the inside. So to install this, you need your sheath. Okay, you're going to put that pin through with your sheath. You're going to take your saw blade, put it over that pin, and close your sheath, and then screw that dude in right there, nice and tight. So once you screw that guy in, you take this opposite side, put the ear through the hole, and clamp this down. And now the sheath acts as your handle. You can put your hand here on top like this, and now you can use this as a saw. Okay, so you can use this to process wood for firewood, building shelters, all that good stuff. You got your saw blade there, nice comfortable handle to safely hold this and not worry about cutting yourself with the axe blade. And then when you're done, loosen the tension by opening the back up first. Unscrew your sheath, open your sheath up, take your saw blade back out, screw that back down, store your saw blade back inside. Now you got your regular axe. So really cool tool right here. I love them. I love them. They're tons of fun. They come in handy when you need a saw and you need an axe. You don't have to carry both. You don't have to carry a bow saw and an axe. You can do it all with just one item right here from Zippo with the axe saw. Pretty freaking slick deal right there. So that is your pro item for this month. Yeehaw. I like it. I love Zippo. Zippo has very innovative tools, from, of course, fire making all the way down to being able to process wood and stuff for shelters or making a fire, campfire, and all that good stuff. All right, so now the Pro Plus box. This this knife of the month right here is nice, y'all. This month for the Pro Plus, we've got the Taurus Torero fixed blade. Y'all know how I feel about fixed blades. I am a fixed blade fan. I need to put something in that box to weigh it down. Put my other Zippo in there. Put that in there, weigh that down so it don't fall off. The Taurus Torero, more desiccatant or silica gel, whatever you want to call that stuff. Don't eat that. Really nice leather sheath with a really nice fixed blade. Ba-bam! There it is, the Taurus Torero. That's a freaking nice knife. It's nice. It's like really nice. Let's take a look at it. My favorite of fixed blade. Love fixed blades, especially when they come with leather sheaths. So this is the Taurus Torero, ready to do work. The overall length is 9 1/4 inches. It's got a 4-inch D2 satin finish blade. G10 scales are contoured, very comfortable in the hand. Of course, it's full tang. The 90-degree spine, great for the bushcraft tasks, you know, like batoning, striking ferro rods, creating tinder. You can use this edge to scrape on wood to create real fine tinder. Very, very nice. Look at the freaking profile on that thing. Got some nice jimping here on the top. Got the little Taurus logo. Perfect size. It's not an incredibly large fixed blade, but yet it's not a small one either. Of course, you got this here so that you can put a lanyard through if you please. That's a sexy knife, and very, very strong, durable knife. This is a great knife just to put it to work, okay? Hopefully you're doing that with most all your knives that you're getting from Battlbox. Of course, you know, you got your collectors out there, but I got very few knives that I haven't used, and this is one that when I was testing does very, very well. This will be great for pretty much any and all tasks, okay? Bushcraft tasks, skinning tasks, you know, all that sort of stuff. This is a great blade for that. Very sturdy, very strong, and very comfortable in the hand. And the way they have the patterning here on the G10, it's a very grippy scale. It feels very secure. Feels like you can really get to work in wet and cold conditions where you don't have very much dexterity in your hands. So the sheath here is made of top grain leather. Very nice sheath. It's got very nice stitching along here, and it can be carried scout carry with these loops here, or traditional through here on your belt. These here have clips, so if you want to put it on the belt, so if you want to put it on after you put your belt on, you can do that very easily, because these are these leather straps here have snaps on there. I dig it. That's a sexy combo right there. The Taurus Torero. I dig it. I wish my table was made out of wood, because I so bad just want to stomp it right there in the freaking table. There's just something about a fixed blade knife. I'm a fixed blade knife guy. I really love the fixed blades. I got a freaking pile of them. I got a heck of a collection, and this is one that that I'll definitely be using. I'll be putting this isn't one that I'm going to necessarily collect and just keep, you know, in my collection to look at, because it looks good. Not only looks good, but this thing right here is going to be a performer for sure. I like that. So that's Mission 96 of Battlbox, folks. Really cool box this month, from EDC gear all the way up to a freaking blade that's ready to go outside and have the freaking crap beat out of it. So we'll talk about the knife here in a minute after we get through our recap. We've got the Space Pen from Fisher Space Pen over here. Cerakote finished Cap-O-Matic design. It's a Fisher Space Pen. It does it all when it comes to writing. Doesn't matter what temperature it is outside. Doesn't matter if you're in the middle of space with zero gravity and vacuum. It's going to write, okay? Underwater, it's going to write. Greasy surfaces, it's going to write. Upside down, any angle, it's going to freaking write. It's an amazing pen. I didn't know pens could be that cool until I finally got one. And I was like, yeah, I see what they're saying now. And not only that, it's got a Cerakote finish to it. So I don't have to worry about the finish ever, you know, getting messed up, or chemicals or something getting spilled on it, or something getting split, and it's going to ruin my finish. It's always going to look just like I took it out of the package. So that's really cool. Then we've got the MyMedic zips right here. Great piece of kit to add to your first aid items. You need to go through your first aid items and, you know, replenish them, add things to them, take some things away. All that, you need to do that, and MyMedic makes it easy. They have a lot of really cool products. These zips right here are designed to close up those pesky cuts and wounds that just don't want to close back up. Basically ratchet strap that rascal closed, and it'll heal up, or at least get you to where you can get to a medical professional for stitches if it comes to that. And then we got the Ulti clip right here. Holy crap, freaking game changer. If you're like me and you have issues with a lot of the clips that come on Kydex materials, Kydex holsters, Kydex sheaths, things like that, problem solved, man. This Ulti clip right here is freaking awesome. The clamping force is stupid strong. The sheath is going to stay, or the holster or whatever you're using it on is going to freaking stay where you want it to stay. Excellent product right there from Ulti Clip, the Ulti Clip 3 Plus. Then we've got from Climate, we got the Everglow light tube, the extra long, extra large version. Amazing diffused light, uses very little power, so it will run a long time on a battery bank, and freaking balls up and folds up to almost nothing. You can put it pretty much anywhere. Great for camping, great for in-home use, great for your kids to use, great for tailgating, what have you. This is an awesome light to have, and it's got magnets on it, so If you got a metal surface, you can stick it to that, and it'll stay put and provide you plenty of light. Then we've got the Zippo axe saw. This thing is freaking awesome. An axe, a saw, and a mallet all built into one. You don't have to carry 3 separate items, and you can go out into the woods and process firewood, process material for making shelter, all with one tool. No fuss, no mess. You're ready to rock and roll. You got everything you need there: axe, saw, and mallet. And lastly, we got the Taurus Torero. Freaking awesome fixed blade right here. Very well balanced, very sharp, 90-degree spine, full tang, G10 scales that are very grippy. So cold environments, cold, wet, slick environments, you're gonna have a very good amount of control with this blade right here. It's built to take a beating. Batoning, your bushcraft work, hunting, fishing, doesn't matter. That thing right there should perform very, very well. And you've got a top grain leather sheath that you can carry, scalp carry, or traditional carry, and is built very well as well. So freaking dig that knife. If you're a fixed blade guy like me, you're definitely gonna love that knife right there. So as always, I appreciate you guys watching. If you'd like to find out more about Battlbox, go to battlbox.com, battlbox.com. You can go to the What's in the Box page. You can see every box and every unboxing from this one, Mission 96, all the way down to Mission 1 back in 2015. And that'll give you a really clear understanding of how Battlbox works. If you have any more questions, you can go to the frequently asked questions section. If you don't see the answer there, you can hit us up at questions@battlbox.com, and our superb customer service team will take care of you. Those guys are freaking awesome. So if you have any issues, have any problems, hit them up at questions@battlbox.com. So here's the thing. If you want to receive a Mission 96 box right here, Pro Plus box, I'm gonna give one away next month. So here is how you get into the contest, okay? Go down in the comment section, type in, I want Mission 96 of Battlbox. Be sure that you are following us or subscribe to our YouTube channel, and hit the thumbs up button and make that comment down below in the comment section. And I will randomly pick a winner, and I will post the name of the person who won and pin it to the top of the comment section when Mission 97 video drops. So how do you enter to win? Go in the comment section, I want Mission 96 of Battlbox. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the, you don't have to, go ahead and hit the bell icon so you're notified when I post more videos. And next month when I drop Mission 97 video, I will randomly pick a winner, put that winner at the top of the comments. Congratulations to so-and-so, you won. I'll pin it to the top. I will do that. I will not send you a message. I will not comment on your comment or none of that, okay? So me going to your comment saying, hey, congratulations, you won, you need to go here to something, nah. Okay, follow the directions, understand this, okay? There's people out there that try to screw people over and all that crap in the past when I've done this. I'm not gonna comment on your comment. I'm gonna make a new comment, I'm gonna pin it to the top of the comments. It'll say, congratulations to Jane Doe or John Doe or whoever the heck it is. And then I will get in touch with you, okay? So don't respond to any comments on your comments, all right? I love you, I mean it. I'll see you next month with Mission 97 of Battlbox, and good luck to the winner, hopeful winner of Mission 96 Battlbox next month. Yeehaw. That's a donkey.